Hello, everyone. It's been a while. So, it's been a while that we actually made a Pokemon tier list update for y'all. So, I've been grinding other videos now, focusing on other games. But I haven't focused on the Pokemon TCG tier list base set to fossil. So, I want to update that too. Just want to catch up with things. So hopefully this will be also relevant for you guys to watch. Since it is the start of my channel. So yeah, I just want to continue on. I'm sorry if you enjoy it. I'm pretty sure I enjoy playing with the TCG in general instead of just collecting them. Even though I do collect them, I think it does bring a special heart to me. But yeah, we're gonna get started, and just a rundown of what's going on. This is basically what's going on here. Did I not put it in percent? Okay, presentation mode. I was like, why is there ad? Jeez. But this is a rundown. What's going on here? Yep. Basically, that is the tier list so far. It's starting off with Poliwhirl. Now, Poliwhirl is evolution of Poliwag. It has 60 HP, Amnesia to be a disable. Choose one of your defending Pokemon's attack. The attack is unused for the opponent. Of course, 2 water energy. Alright. Not too shabby. Double slap. For 2 coins, this attack does 30 damage times the number of heads. And yeah, oh well. That's alright. I mean, I guess you could use Poliwhirl to be like a stall kind of card. Double slap can deal some decent damage, but also may miss at times. But this bring out huge little damage. 30 damage back then is huge. And for 2 water energy and 1 colorless is not bad. So I think it is going in. I'm gonna put it below here. Actually, yeah, I think that's fair. That makes sense. Alright, next is Fossil Magmar. I want to speed through ahead, so I won't take too long. I want to make as fast as possible. Fossil Magmar. Not base Magmar. Fossil Magmar. The better Magmar. And it has Smokescreen. If the defending Pokemon is... Hold up, guys. I have my iPad on me, so I can read the text better. Tries to attack during your opponent's next turn. Your opponent flip a coin. If tails, the attack does nothing. Alright, so it has a chance to... has a chance to actually punish the opponent for attacking. I see. Yeah, so if your opponent does decide to attack, has to flip a coin. If heads, they can obviously attack. Tails, they can't do anything. So, yeah, Smokescreen, very self-explanatory. And it does damage, so that's nice. Smog, flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now poison. Ooh. I see. I don't know why this is not burned. Guess burn wasn't a thing back then? Not sure. But 20 damage. That is huge. Wow. Yeah, Fossil Magmar is more so a debuff effect. And it's a big basic, so it has 70 HP, unlike base set Magmar uh, that has 50 HP. It's just the main difference is that this Magmar is more so of a stall type of low cost damage Pokemon. But I see more potential in Fossil Magmar than Base Set Magmar. Although it doesn't do as much damage as Base Set Magmar, it could definitely stall out your opponent. And you could attack on the first turn with a fire energy. So I think that's Haymaker worthy. It's a big basic. It can do damage on its first turn, right? Not only that, small screen. It's either 50-50 if your opponent will attack or not. So I think it's got to be. Actually, I'm gonna put it in S. Actually, yeah. You guys are probably pissed because Wigglytuff is an A, but I mean, if you have watched the tier list, you could go through that reason. But at least Wigglytuff is top of A. Reason why it's not S, well, I mean, it just takes a lot. You know, you need like some. Just put down as much Pokemon as you can, and that being the only strategy, kind of drawbacks sometimes. But I guess, yeah, there's a reason. Could be a shitty reason. But if you guys are really pissed off, hey, I'll put Wigglytuff right over down there. Is that better? Does that look better? There you go. Wigglytuff is an S for your sore losers. All right. Move on to. Hold up. Shoot. Okay. Moving on to Marowak. Which Marowak essentially. Oh my god, what's going on? This tier list is really big, so. Oh, there's Marowak. Okay, so Boomerang, flip 2 coins. This deck does 3 damage times the number of hits. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. 2 fighting energy. For 2 fighting energy and 1 colorless, call for friend. Choose your deck for a fighting basic Pokemon and put it onto your bench. Shuffle your deck afterwards. This move you can't use this attack if your bench is full. Okay. Okay. Like I say, that's not the best. Boomerang is nice and all. It's definitely better than what was it? Poliwhirl Double Slap. But Call for Friend, I don't know. I think it's too costly. It should have been the first move, right? Or it should have been like the same energy cost. 2 fighting. Or Boomerang should have been like 1 fighting, 1 colorless. I don't know. Or it just should have been both the same cost. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Huh. I mean, slightly better than. It's slightly better than Poliwhirl, but it's a no. It's slightly better actually. I was about to say it's still have to evolve it, but Poliwhirl is evolution Pokemon, so I don't know. I was like ranting about that. It's just the things that Poliwhirl you can disable things where you can call for friend. I mean, I guess it could help, but I just wish it was like a little bit cost. I just wish it was less costly. That's really it. So I'm gonna put Marowak down there over Poliwhirl, but not by a lot. I think they're neck and neck. Okay, on to a very jokingly Pokemon Poliwag. No, what Poliwag? I think we already ranked Poliwag. Psychophos, we didn't. Okay. Well, we're not focusing on Poliwag. We're focusing on Polygon. Polygon is an absolute joke. So this version of Polygon has 30 health. And it has 2 moves, being Conversion 1 and Conversion 2. Now, Conversion 1 requires 1 colorless energy, so okay. But what it says here, if the defending Pokemon has a weakness, you may change it to a type of your choice other than colorless. Now, that might sound good on paper, but seeing its second move, Conversion 2, change Polygon's resistance to a type of your choice other than colorless. Again, sounds pretty good on paper. The problem is, Porygon doesn't do any damage. So, what is the point of this amalgamation of Polygon? It can't do damage. The only thing it's good at is resisting, changing the typing, the weakness, resistance, but that's really it. Conversion 2, you change your Polygon. Conversion 1, you change the defending Pokemon's weakness to any type. So, I guess that's useful when it comes to support, but it doesn't do anything on its own. And I gotta say, it's good that it's trying to be a supporter, but you can't do any damage. Like, what is that? I swear to God, if you're just playing Porygons, primarily this one, you're not gonna do anything. Yeah, this on paper it sounds good, but it's not. The execution, not good. This one's going in. This one's going in. Actually, it's going in. Absolutely trash. It's absolutely dead. D tier. Bottom of the barrel. They did dirty on Polygon. Ain't gonna lie. So disappointing. Well, at least the other alterations of Polygons are 10 times better than this. At least they can do damage. Jokes aside, Polygon is just a bad card. There's no doubt about it. Alright. Moving on to the thickest of them all. Even thicker than Snorlax himself. Is Chansey. I gotta say, Chansey is also jokingly strong. In a good way, but also a bad way. I don't know. So, this thing competes with Charizard with 120 HP. It's a big basic, so that's to mean you don't have to evolve it. You just slap it down on the battlefield. Boom. It can stall out your opponent tremendously. Its first move, Scrunch, Flip a coin if heads prevents all damage done to Chansey during your opponent's next turn. Any other effects will still happen, but the damage will be resisted. Yeah, preventing all damage. That is, I mean, you have to flip a coin, obviously, but that is clearly known to stall out and make your opponent rub out his balls or something. Clearly gonna, yeah, be very annoyed about you if you Chansey. But here's the cherry on the touch moment. Double H. Double H? I don't know what I'm saying. Double Edge. 4 colors energy. Chansey does 80 damage to itself, but you deal 80 damage to the opponent. Now that sounds pretty bad, but on the surface, it is actually in some ways pretty good. Like if you're playing like damage swap, you can just put Chansey and Chansey on it. And even in Haymaker, it can come in clutch, right? But Double Edge, if you want to finish your opponent off, oof, you're gonna deal big damage. Even if they like energy removal you still have like possibly 2 remaining colorless energy on you, or any energy. So Scrunch, you can still utilize that to prevent any damage from coming in while you try to heal your Chansey. So yeah, this thing can be absolutely broken at times if it does decide to get double edge onto the opponent. It does 80 damage to itself, but hey, 80 damage to the opponent, that's huge. It resists Psychic, and for Psychic are everywhere, so that's really good. And retreat cost, I kid you not, the retreat cost, it's a god slap to everyone. You're probably thinking, Chansey has to have 4 retreat costs onto his name. But it doesn't. The freaking base set, Chansey, has a 1 retreat cost. They did fix this in the XY version, but who cares about that? Base set Chansey, a 1 retreat cost. Who would have thought that? You're probably thinking 3 retreat costs, 4 retreat costs. No. A mother freaking 1 retreat cost. That's unheard of. From a big basic that has so much health, 1 retreat cost. Not even Lickitung has that. Lickitung has a 3 retreat cost. Unheard of. Yeah. Just because of that, Chansey, thickest of them all, doesn't need to evolve, because who cares about evolving when you have the power of stall blocking. This huge girth, could beat out Lickitung in no ease. Just because of that, it deserved to be on S tier. Definitely no means, yeah. Yeah, I think it's right there. It's not that bad. Chansey is just really good to be a wall. And the fact that it can prevent damage from hitting you, right? Jeez. Jesus Christ. Okay. After that huge lowness that I just witnessed, Oh man. Next we got Ditto. If I can find Ditto. Okay. Let me zoom out. I wish you could see the whole setup here. It's a huge mess on my iPad. I cannot comprehend what's going on. Okay. Alright. So Ditto has transformed. I'm pretty sure you already know Ditto what Ditto does. He basically turns, or it turns into anything. Ditto is your active Pokemon. If Ditto is your active Pokemon, treat it as if you were the same card as the same Pokemon, including that type, hit points, weakness, and so on. Except Ditto can evolve. Yep. Always has. So it's basically copying your opponent's Pokemon. Right? You're never going to be Ditto. Right? Ditto can disguise itself as anything. Your Charizard, Chansey, your mom, yeah, anyone, right? So Ditto is Ditto. I mean, what can I say? It's, you know. In fact, where should we put Ditto? Should we put it in S tier or because I mean it could literally be anything. It could even be everyone on S tier right here. Yeah. What's it say here? Always has the Pokemon power and may treat any energy attached to Ditto as energy of any type. Ditto isn't a copy of any other Pokemon, while Ditto is asleep, confused, or paralyzed. Okay. So if it's asleep, paralyzed, and confused, it cannot be the same. It is a Pokemon power. So that's mean Muck has some sort of advantage against Ditto, right? Yeah, it makes sense to put Ditto on top, right? But Muck, he could disable Pokemon power. I'm sorry, Ditto. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You're putting down there. I'm sorry, though. You should have been S2, but Muck stopped you in your sight. Ever since Muck was introduced to it, you've been going downhill a little bit. I'm sorry, Ditto. But, yeah. Alright, guys. Sorry for that shortcut. I just need to do something off screen. Plus, I got some water. So, that's good for me. But, yeah, Ditto. It's S tier, but it's not being out Muck because of the Pokemon power disability of toxic gas. There we go. But yeah, and we're gonna change it up because I got rid of the whole layout for tier list. It was lagging my iPad so bad, so it was really bad. Oh shoot. It was really bad. It was just lagging my iPad. I just couldn't handle it. So we're gonna start with base set, and I have it on me right here. Not gonna go on to the order from this tier list. We're gonna go through base set, and so far, I think we did like half of it. I think. So hopefully make it 10 times faster for me. But for base sets, we need to look for in Eradicate, which is base set. So Eradicate, that's okay here. So one colorless. Bite does 20 damage, has 60 HP. Super Fang does damage to defending Pokemon equal to half of defending Pokemon's remaining HP, right up to the nearest 10. So if the Pokemon that's facing has 70 HP, for example, so if Raticate uses Super Fang, it approximately get rid of his health at least 40 HP. So be left with 30. So that's insane. I gotta say. Now Super Fang, this is not where the hype is gonna be. Base set Raticate, not really the best Raticate. I think Lieutenant Surge Raticate takes it better. If you know, you know. The 70 HP one, Lieutenant Surge is the better because Super Fang only requires one colorless. So, but this reiteration, the first Raticate, is pretty good. I mean, Bite does 20 damage, so that's really good. And Super Fang is a great complement for this card. Rattata, very easy to access. An all round, a well decent Pokemon. Resists Psychic and has one retreat cost. So, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. It's just Super Fang. It's not really the big moment. I think mostly Bite is utilized for this specific Pokemon or reiteration of Raticate. So I'm going to give it I guess I mean, Bite on 20 damage. Ooh. That's pretty good. I gotta give it A, actually. It's, you know, you can get some hits on. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I don't know what to put it. It's quite hard, actually. I put it right there. Raticate knows what's it's going. It's easy to get. That's pretty good. Hey, I think it deserves to be A, just for that Bite alone. And 60 HP is not bad. Right? Could have been worse. He probably would have 50 HP. Who knows? But yeah. If it was the Lieutenant Surge Raticate, the 70 HP one, no any means S tier possibly. That Raticate, ooh, 10 times better. So next is what we got here. Who's a base set? Sandslash? Sandslash is not base set, right? No. Seal one? Seal is, okay. So we do Seal next. Seal is very, very straightforward. It just only has Headbutt. It has 60 HP. 1 Water Energy Headbutt. Now it is a big basic in some ways. For an evolution Pokemon that is uh a basic. A basic that has an evolution stage, I should say. 60 HP is pretty whopping for what it is. But Hippa, I mean, for one water energy, it should have been colorless, right? I don't know. I'm sorry, Seal. Yeah, that's quite bad, my guy. That's pretty bad. I mean, what's that pity 10 damage for one water energy? I mean, if it was colorless, that's fair, but damn. I mean, the best thing that's doing is stalling with that HP, but that's all. The best thing it could do is just try not to die for the first round. Um, Otherwise, it's not good. Sorry, Seal, you're not good. Um, but I would say it is better than Growlithe, so I'll put it. I actually. Hmm. Oh man, I don't know. Is it better than Pidgeotto? I don't think so. Eh, yeah, I don't know. I don't think. Okay. See, that was quite disappointing, to say at least. Alright, next is. Sometimes I forget which one's base set or not. Next is probably Persian, actually. Let me check. I don't know why it's not loading. Persian is not a base set. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm pretty sure War Turtle is base set. Right? Yeah, it should be. There you go. So War Turtle. Withdraw. Flip a coin if heads. Prevent all damage done to War Turtle during your turns. Okay. Alright, so basically preventing damage. Alright. Good enough. One water energy and one colorless. It's decent. Bite, 40 damage, one water energy, and two colors. Hey, that's pretty decent actually. 40 damage? That's pretty whopping. It has 70 HP. Yeah, I would say all round solid. War Turtle, you're going up there, buddy. Even though you can't attack on your first turn, you're going up there. Hmm. I guess it's. I guess it's slightly better. Not by a lot. Then again, Ivysaur has a poison effect. Ah, man. But you can withdraw and prevent damage, right? So in some ways. But effects still. Huh. Let me check Ivysaur. I think Ivysaur has 70 HP, right? Okay, I don't remember. God, I wish my iPad's fast. What's going on? There's too much going on my screen. Okay, there you go. Hopefully that speeds things up. No, it has 60 HP. Okay. Well, Charmeleon has 80 HP, so that makes sense. But what? Shouldn't Ivysaur has 70? The freak. What is Wizard Coast cooking? Okay. I guess Wartortle is slightly better. Yeah, that's really it. Okay. Wartortle is going to be there. Confirm. Alright. Next is Primate. Primate is base set. Let me give a quick check. Sorry, guy. I probably have bad memory. I can't even remember stuff sometimes. Oh, what? It's not even base set. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? It's jungle. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. Alright. Charmander, you're up. Charmander has Scratch for 1 colorless. An Ember, discard 1 fire energy. Attach to Charmeleon in order to attack. Okay. Charmander has 50 HP. I mean, it can attack on the first turn, so that's good. Ember is decent, so yeah, let's go in B. Yeah. I don't know where. Sure. I'm gonna put low, actually. Maybe around. Maybe around here, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. Next is what else? Abra. Abra's a base set. Okay, let's check out Abra. Abra has Psy Shock. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. Does 10 damage. Has 30 health. That's it. Of course, 1 Psychic Energy. Yeah, paralyzed is pretty decent. It's a really good effect on the first turn. It's just the fact you had to flip coin. But yeah, Abra, decent all around. I would say it's yeah, it's better than Charmander. Alright. Paralyze is just really good in a base set. Or in the Wizard Coast format, I should say. Next up is oh, then again, Abra has less health. Yeah. That's the downfall. Abra does have less health, unfortunately. Next is Diglett. So Diglett has Dig for 1 fighting energy, does 10 damage. And then its next move is Mud Slap, 2 fighting energy for 30 damage. Ooh, shit, bro. Oh, god dang. And it has a resistance to lightning. Oh, wow. Diglett got going, bro. Yo, hey, Diglett. The thing is that Diglett won't survive. It only has 30 HP, so it's not gonna live for as long. But 30 damage for 2 fighting energy. Wow. It's pretty huge, my guy. Pretty huge. Um. Oh man. Alright, just for that, you're better than Dug Trio. You're better than Dug Trio, that's for sure. Yeah, automatically. Yeah. In my head, I was like, does that make sense? In some ways, it kind of does. Hopefully that makes sense for you guys. Next is Caterpie. Again, I don't want to make this too long for you guys to watch. Okay, so that's String Shot. Flip a coin if has the fang Pokemon is paralyzed. Oh. And it does damage. One grass energy. So Caterpie has 40 HP. Wow. Gotta say, Caterpie is busting right here. What the hell? I swear to God, String Shot. Wow. Paralyzed, huh? In main series game, String Shot's useless. It only lowers your opponent's speed by 1 stage. But what? Dang. Basic Caterpie got going. What the hell? I mean, it's better than Abra, so it's definitely higher up than Charmander. Charmander. Yeah, what the, bro? I gotta say, Caterpie got going. I was not expecting that. Huh. Wow. That's interesting. We know Caterpie is pretty powerful. Next is Drowsy. I see Drowsy on it. So Drowsy has Pound for 1 colorless. Okay. It is 50 HP. Alright. Confuse Ray. Flip a coin if has. Defending Pokemon is now confused. Also does 10 damage. Okay. It should have been dealing 20 damage, right? Okay. So Drowsy is all around pretty basic. It has 50 HP. So that's nice. It can pretty much can tank a little bit of hits. Especially once dealing 20 damage, it can still live on 3 hits. Well, I should say 2 hits. I don't know what to say. 3 hits. At that point, we'd probably be dead. But Pound is a good firing up attack. And it has a second move to Confuse, which Confuse, it's a 50-50 chance where the opponent attack itself. But then again, you get your retreats, right, to get rid of the effect. It's like a I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Drowsy, it's decent. Yeah. But it's not all round, so I think Caterpie is better actually. Paralyze is just better, in my opinion. Oh yeah, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Caterpie is better than Drowsy. Better than Squirward. Squirrel Pokemon. Alright, I think this video is over 40 minutes long at this point. We're just gonna keep rolling. Keep rolling. Next is Duo. The Duo has 50 HP. Hold up. I need to. Interesting fact that, some of the Pokemon don't have their evolutions until they get it in Fossil or Jungle, right? It's kind of weird. But 50 HP on Doduo. Fear attack, flip 2 coins, attack does 10 the number of heads. Okay. Very self-explanatory. I mean, it does have a fighting resistance, so that's good. And it's a free retreat cost? Oh wow. Hey. I definitely thumbs up on that. But it's more like a retreat and attack kind of thing. I don't know. It's like similar to Scyther. Note the fact that Doduo, if you're playing base set only challenge, Doduo is like a great pivot or substitute, I should say, as Scyther, because Scyther came in around jungle, so Doduo is a great substitute as Scyther since it has free retreat, has a fighting resistance. It's just that downfall can't really attack too much, right? But hey, I gotta say, it does do some work, right? It does do a pretty good job at being a Scyther. And I can't believe I'm saying that, but yeah, it does the job done. Yeah, pretty well. The real question is, where should I put it? Should it be right next to Scyther? I mean, it makes sense, right? The thing is that it doesn't have near as potential as Scyther. I think Scyther is way better. But if you're playing base set only challenge, I mean, this could do pretty good wonders. But I had to put in B actually. Yeah. That's all I could do about this. It's going hmm. It's kind of difficult. Man. I guess I'll put it right there. Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of hard decision since Dodu is a great pivot. But man, it's a 50-50 chance if you're going to do any damage. Sometimes you're going to do nothing, right? Because you have to flip a coin. If you got 2 tails, you're donezo, right? In a situation. It's not like automatic flat 10. Yeah. I gotta put Dodu in B. Next is Rapidash? Is Rapidash in that? Hello, Rapidash. Rapidash came in jungle. What the hell? What I'm telling you. Some of these Pokemon don't have their evolutions alongside. Okay, so Rapidash is jungle. Where's Ponyta? Unless we can. Let's do B set Ghastly. Why not? I can't find Ponyta. It's a lost cause. We are going to do base set first. I didn't organize anything. I just went on the tier list and go on for that. But I'm doing base set first and then jungle, so on to fossil, right? Let's go into chronological order. Don't want to be a mixed match going on. But we're going to look into Ghastly. 30 HP. Sleeping Gas as his first attack. Flip a coin if heads. The fighting Pokemon is now asleep. Okay, so it doesn't do any damage. It just puts the Pokemon to sleep. But it's not automatic, so you have to flip a coin. Destiny Bond. Okay, discard one Psychic Energy card attached to Ghastly in order to use this attack. If a Pokemon knocks out Ghastly during your opponent's next turn, knock out that opponent. Okay, so it is similar to the main series game of Destiny Bond. If you don't know what is Destiny Bond, basically what I described you on this card explains the analogy of it. If the Pokemon does decide to knock you out, that opponent also gets knocked out as well. So yeah, that's basically what it means. Of course, one Psychic and one colorless. It does have a fighting resistance, so again, that's nice, and no weakness, no retreat costs. But then again, just like Porygon, there's no attack. You're just a sitting duck at that point. You're just half the time, putting the opponent to sleep and doing nothing. Or you Destiny Bond, but the opponent can just easily just try other things instead of, focusing on attack. They can use some sort of attack on they can use some sort of pivot against Destiny Bond, and they'll just be utter useless, right? Then you can just die from effects like poison, so on. So this Destiny Bond is so stupid. It cannot attack. All it can do is just stall, but that's really it. It's not gonna survive as long. Yeah, this this is trash. This is actually okay, it's not worse than Porygon, but it's right near its alley. It's literally one of the worst cards. Man, that's terrible. And this is why Fossil Ghastly is 10 times better. Similar to Fossil Magmar, it is just 10 times better than the base set versions. Because the base set versions are complete garbage. Well, except for base set Magmar, but even that is it just takes time. Alright, next up is I think we're gonna do 3 more. Yeah, let's do 3 more. Let's kill some time a little bit. Because we have a lot to go through. Look at this. Look at this monstrosity. Okay, we're getting there. Getting there. Again, we're not gonna rank the black promos. That is most likely going to be a separate video. We're not gonna include them in the main Pokemon tier list. Because they're black promos. Yeah. Who gives a shit? But next we're gonna rank Machop. Okay, Pidgey. We're gonna rank Pidgey. And let's do it. Let's rank Charizard. I'm pretty sure all of you have anticipate for this grand debate of Charizard is good or not. So starting off with Machop, I mean, Machop is very straightforward. You do so you have low kick as its only attack. Does 20 damage. And has, I believe, 50 HP? Yeah. I mean, what is more to say? It's low kick, does 20 HP. 20 damage. Yep. I mean, it's not that about it. You gotta go up there, man. Yeah, beat these worthless contenders right here. Show them who's at. I mean, doesn't need to evolve. Flat 20. Boom. In your face, right there. That's what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it right above Alakazam. How do you feel about that, Alakazam? Okay, I'll compete it. Okay, I'm just kidding, guys. Okay, Alakazam is just somewhat better, in my opinion. But Machop, oh man, it is way better than Rattata. Way better. Speaking of Rattata, we're gonna rank Rattata actually. You know what? Where's Rattata? Let's kill some birds with one stone. Matter of fact, I don't know where's Rattata. There are rank Rattata. Where's Rattata? There's Sparrow. Oh, there's Rattata. Oh, you doofio. There we go. Your freaking thing is he's just hiding like a rat. Okay. Guess we gonna rank Rattata. I mean, we all know Rattata, very classic, with youngster Joey. That guy. Sure is a character. But you already know, it's below Machop. That's how it goes. Then again, Rattata does have a psychic resistance. Ooh. It does have a psychic resistance. And it has free retreat. God dang it. Yeah, you know what? Rattata is better. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Rattata is better than Machop. Crap. Damn, Machop. Has so much potential in you. Got beaten by a rat. Jeez. Well, Rattata, it's definitely better than Machop. You hear right here, guys. First and behold. Alright, next is Pidgey. Its only attack is Whirlwind. Oh, that's really sad, huh? We all know what Whirlwind does. And I don't know what's going on with my iPad. My iPad's literally in Windows error going on. Oh my god. Yeah, my iPad's a lost cause. I don't know what's going on. What the fuck? No, you cannot. What are you trying to do, iPad? Try to steal my information? A frick? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot see anything. I hope you're seeing what I'm seeing, but I just... Ah, man. I don't know. Can't comprehend. I'm seeing a white blank screen. Like, I'm seeing a white blank screen right now. This is not good. Well, anyways, Whirlwind. I mean, you already know what it does. Oh, there we go. That's loading. Takes forever. What the hell? Still lagging. Okay. Can I? Okay. This is a pain. It's really pain. Alright, can I... Alright. So, Pidgey Whirlwind basically switches around every time you use it. Switch around your defending Pokemon with the bench, dealing 10 damage to a different Pokemon. All around, very crappy. It requires 2 colorless? What the hell? 40 HP, fighting resistance. I think it's a. No, 1 retreat cost. Wow. You're pathetic, Pidgey. I gotta say, you're pretty pathetic. You're going down. Going D tier right here, my friend. Yeah, you're a D tier. Sorry, Pidgey. You gotta do that to you. Worse than Magikarp. And finally, last and behold, Charizard, the big boy, the catalyst of every trading card of existence to be one of the most expensive cards of base set, or the expensive card. Holy shit. I gotta say, it definitely wins S tier in the value scale. Oh. But in PvP, well, we'll see about that. So it has 120 HP. Very whopping for a stage 2 Pokemon. As the Pokemon power Energy Burn, as often as you like during your next turn or your turn before you attack, you may turn all energy cards attached to Charizard into fire energy for the rest of the turn. The power can be used if Charizard is asleep, confused, or paralyzed. So that is really good. So you can basically use any energy and just turn it automatically into fire. Really good. But the other hand, here's the problem. Fire Spin, discard 2 fire energy or any energy attached to Charizard in order to use this attack. So it deals 100 damage and requires 4 fire energy. That is really good in some ways. Charizard does have a fighting resistance, so that's good. It's not going to retreat because it is a big evolution stage, right? So your Blastoise and Venusaur. It's not going to retreat much. The problem is, even though Fire Energy Burn as a Pokemon power is pretty good in some ways, Fire Spin being its main move in attacking does not help any justice whatsoever because it cannot attack without any consequences. And this is a problem for most fire types in the base set or in the Wizard Coast era. Most of the time, these fire types do have a consequence every time they use a move. In this case, is no exception. Fire Spin requires you to have 4 fire energy, which makes sense, right? But yet, there's a discard 2 of that fire energy just to deal 100 damage, which is huge. It's a nuke. Banish everything out of existence except for Chansey, right? But that is whopping damage. Unless, well, like I mentioned, Chansey, if it uses Scrunch, you're done for. You're done for. You're not going to attack anything. You're dealing nothing. 0 damage. And that's the thing. Fire Spin is not a good, reliable move to be the main pivot. The thing, Blastoise and Venusaur, on the other hand, they can attack without any consequence. For Charizard, there is a huge consequence in you discarding 2 energy, and that's a huge thing. And the fact that you had to evolve that, like, yeah, you could use Pokemon breeding and all that, but it still takes a while for you to get that many energy and just be discarded in the end of the day. It's and that's why Charizard does struggle in the actual PvP meta in the Wizard Coast era. And I saw people try to utilize it a lot in other decks, even Haymaker, even Entei Cargo, right? Kind of format. Everyone tries their best. Even with base Electro, with Buzz Zap as his Pokemon power, everyone tries everything to make Charizard be better. But it's still in the end doesn't work. And as competitive, yeah, you're not gonna see Charizard as much as you can. So Charizard, I'm so sorry, bro. Yeah, you're going in pretty low category. Again, if it does have a second move to compensate the struggle that Charizard had, like a low energy requirement move, like even for like 2 fire energy at least, some sort of move that doesn't cause a consequence on Charizard, that'd be great. But nonetheless, Charizard unfortunately is I mean, it does resist fighting and it has a light HP, so that is good. Energy burn is pretty decent for what it is, so it's going to be in C. It's not D. Um, but I mean that's what it is. It's just it's just I mean, it's just a really expensive Chansey. That's basically what it is. Um, yeah. Sadly, Charizard is going to be bottom C. Um, yeah, that's all I can say. So unfortunate, but I think there's nothing really much it can save. I mean, the best thing as it can is just a wall and a nuke. But even that can take a while to be a nuke, unlike self destruct, right? So, yeah, I think Charizard is bottom of C. Unfortunately, it's nothing more to say. It just doesn't do good at all competitively. It's terrible. And that's why people don't use it in PvP and just display it as a huge trophy of their childhood. That's basically what it is. It worth a ton. It definitely S tier for being a huge moneymaker. Especially first edition Charizard, Shadowless, right? You're gonna make banks out of that. But in PvP, you're not gonna make any banks out of that. You're gonna make a fat $0 onto your name. And now you ruin a perfect good Charizard. So that's the end of the story. And that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. It's probably going to be over 1 hour long, but I don't give a shit. This is so far the one of the tier list right here. We're going to continue on from there. And yeah, that's really it. And let me know what your opinion on Charizard is. Do you think Charizard is upper, or do you agree with me? Unless you put Charizard in D, which that's up to you guys. Yeah, it's up to you if you want to put Charizard in D. But I think Charizard and bottom C makes sense for me. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.